Welcome back, one and all. We took a short break to prepare for the arrival of my mother-in-law. She was fortunate and secured a visa to the United States from the Philippines. So my wife's mother is coming to live with us for about at least 3 months and help us with our newborn and our youngest child. It's going to be awesome. Let's dive right in. Kent Roller, January 29th, 1981. What? Whoops! I just lost my awareness for a second and started writing a school paper. That's how I start school papers. 8:59 p.m., January 29th, 1981. That's better. Today was normally routine, but I liked it because lately I've been getting all of my stuff done early so I have time to relax in the evening. So anyway, I got home and had a quick meal, then washed the dishes, read my book for English class, stretched, lifted weights, took bath, ate supper. I have been just listening to music in my room now and talking to Joe as he reads some stories of my sci-fi book I'm writing now. In school, our class of 83 is selling candy bars to make money for our senior trip. We started today and I have already sold a box of bars, 24. I hope to win $15 for selling the most candy and $15 for collecting the most wrappers. I hope to get 30 out of the deal, since last year I got ripped off and lost $12. Tomorrow, January 30th, 1981. Today was quite interesting. I had the worst feelings I've had since I've been back in New York, and then some of the best. Not really the best, because if I had to label the day on how I felt, it wasn't near good. My day started out good until I left my vest at home, so the shirt I was wearing for pictures didn't look good. That was really nothing, though. My worst feeling today sprang up from the stupid contest we have in school for the candy sales. My plan to get a lot of wrappers was to lie about the amount I had to others so they would think they had no chance and just let me win. Well, the opposite happened, and I'm struggling to keep in the lead with my count. All this made me really greedy and feeling shitty. I also talked to a girlfriend of mine about a guy that's getting on both of our nerves, which should have made me feel better to talk to someone about it, but that just combined with my blind greediness with the contest. So I made me feel extra shitty. Also, I borrowed my friend's tape recorder and got to hang out onto it for a couple of periods, blasting some music everywhere I went in school. One aspect of my carrying a nice tape player around is my ego. My ego really expands because I'm playing music I think will impress everyone, to a point where I feel like I'm the only one in the world, which is terrible, terribly lonely. I don't feel normal that way, which gets me face to face with all of this negative shit of me. That really did me in, my train of thought with the tape player. Also, I bombed a test, a grade, and another test. That really did me in. I felt better after getting home, though. Too many other things were going on in school with me that if got me all upset. Normally that wouldn't be bad, but too much of my father's personality has rubbed off on me. And my mother's aspects aren't the greatest all around either when I'm with her. So after school, I cleaned the house up, messed around with Joe, and started making a safe for my personal things. Tomorrow I'm supposed to go to a party of Marta's. I mention her name a lot in this book, and she's hardly important to me in my life. I have other people I'd much rather talk about. Anyway, I'm writing now and I'm going to bed. Reviewing the day's feelings just really feelings got me feeling down. See what I say. Events of the day are spawn of the time with hardly make me events of the day or span of time will hardly make me feel bad. It's the way I think and act towards stuff that will make things bad for me. So my environment is perfectly fine. I'm just not in harmony with myself at times. I'm learning though. So today goes down as a really bad feeling day. I know now that I can only feel good in the morning. Oh, it's really hard to explain. Never mind. Good night. Huh. Interesting little sketches here. Dude on a motocross bike. Well, young journal writing Kent and other young journal writers out there, look at the self-awareness being expressed in that entry. There's nothing wrong with my environment. It's me. I mean, crave more detail, but the concept is solid. How many people do you know now? How many people throughout time blame the environment, blame other people, blame circumstances, blame the weather? Hardly ever recognizing that it's their reaction to these things that make all the difference in your state of mind and your existence. So, bravo to the effects of journal writing, at least to get that concept down. You know, if you're starting off at a young age and you know that, and then you can start to examine the environment more objectively. I think that's the key to being self-aware of your reaction to the environment, is that if you don't judge it, then you can start observing it for what it really is. And that will help you in all things in life. Your political stance, your relationships, your job is a really accurate understanding and observation of your environment. If we are judgmental, if we're judgmental about ourselves, if we are ignorant to what is going on inside ourselves, that is naturally going to extend to ignorance of the world around you. And in 2023 now, as I record these journal readings 40 some odd years later, I think we see a lot of that going on in the world, where people just, they want to see the world in one particular way, they follow a narrative, and they don't really see it for what it is. And I think this is leading to the opposite of what I predicted for the 21st century, which was to be an age of integrity. I think we have an age of delusion, if you might. Well, that's why we're here at Tao Mail. Let's see things clearly. Bye.